Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about the two running backs that the Buccaneers had a formal interview with at the NFL Combine. I do want to make a note of here, by the way, the Bucs interviewed a lot, or it had informal interviews with a lot of running backs, and there's some very interesting names here. South Dakota State running back Isaiah Davis is an interesting name. I think that Ohio State running back Miyan Williams is an interesting name as well. Georgia running back Kendall Milton is interesting as well. But we're not going to spend time talking about all of these guys today. We may cover them in future videos. But I want to focus on the two running backs because they're just as interesting in my opinion. First is Kentucky running back Ray Davis, who is a bruiser by definition, guys. 5'8", 211 pounds coming out of Kentucky. He's graded to be a good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. A 4.52 40-yard dash, 1.56 10-yard split, 35-inch vertical jump, 9-foot 11-inch broad jump, and a 4.51 20-yard shuttle. What's so interesting about Ray Davis is his connection to Liam Cohen and his ability as a bruising running back. You take a look at these stats here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. His year at Kentucky under Liam Cohen, 1,129 rushing yards, 14 rushing touchdowns. And then the previous year at Vanderbilt, 1,042 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. Even as a freshman when he played at Temple, you see up here, 936 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns. This is a guy who just can score a lot as a runner, but even as a receiver, take a look here. 7 receiving touchdowns at Kentucky in 2023. The guy had 21 total touchdowns in his one and only year at Kentucky under Liam Cohen. You bet your bottom dollar the Buccaneers are going to be interested. And this is a guy that I could see get taken in the 3rd round. They have an extra 3rd round draft pick now, and it would not surprise me at all. We've seen the Bucs invest middling round draft picks or high middle round picks in running backs in the past. Ronald Jones was a 2nd round pick. Rachaad White was a 3rd round pick. Keyshawn Vaughn was a 3rd round pick as well. The Bucs are not afraid to spend draft capital at the running back position. Ray Davis is a guy I would not surprise me in the slightest if the Bucs brought him in. I think he'd be an excellent complement to a guy like Rachaad White. Rachaad White, more of the elusive, speedier type of running back. He still has some good power to his ability as well and is not small. He's 200 plus pounds also. But Ray Davis is just a bowling ball. Reminds me, of course, of Doug Martin. Very similarly built type of running back. And I would love to see this guy just barreling through the goal line and scoring some touchdowns for the Bucs. And they did struggle a little bit in red zone scoring throughout this past year. I think a guy like Ray Davis could help out tremendously. And his ability as a receiver means that you don't telegraph we're just going to run up the middle with Ray Davis if he is out there on the field in an offense going forward, because he does have that receiving touchdown ability also. So it's not a guarantee that you're just going to hand it off to Ray Davis up the middle and just watch him barrel ahead trying to score a touchdown. He's got receiving ability as well, so that'll keep the defense on their toes. And I think that Ray Davis would be an excellent complement to Rachaad White and even Chase Edmonds in that mix also. The second and last running back that the Buccaneers had a formal interview with was USC running back Marshon Lloyd. Coming in, another bowling ball type of running back, good backup with potential to develop into a starter. He gets comparisons to Jerick McKinnon, which is pretty interesting. 5'9", 220 pounds, a 4.46 40-yard dash, a 1.56 10-yard split, 36-inch vertical jump, 9-foot 10-inch broad jump, and 25 reps on the bench press. Fair thing to mention here, this guy, Marshon Lloyd, had 5 less reps on the bench press than Jackson Powers Johnson, who is a center and is one of the top offensive linemen in the league, by the way. This dude's strong. This dude is very, 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 very strong. And again, would not surprise me at all if the Buccaneers were to consider taking him with their 2nd, 3rd round draft pick, or if he were to somehow slip into the 4th round, maybe there as well. Let's take a look at his time at South Carolina and at USC. So really the thing I want to note here is 18 touchdowns in 2 years, 9 at South Carolina, 9 at USC. Again, goes to the idea of this guy being a bowling ball type of running back, a real put your head down and smash through the line type of guy. 820 rushing yards in 2023, 557 in 2022. Good averages, by the way. Is another guy that I think would be a great addition. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these guys, be it Ray Davis or Marshon Lloyd. It's a shame we didn't see Ray Davis do the bench press at the combine. Maybe he had an injury going on, something along those lines, but whew, Marshon Lloyd, strong, man. That is strong. 225-pound bench press, 25 reps, man. That's crazy. And I mean, maybe Ray Davis would have done similar. I think he could have definitely done similar. But I think either one of these guys would be such a fun addition to the Bucs offense. It's just a big power dude next to Rachaad White, next to Chase Edmonds, and just run them right up the middle. It reminds me of, think of a Doug Martin, a Michael Pittman, a Mike Allstott. Like, power, man. Power. It's just a fun thing to watch. Just barrel through and run through some guys. So if the Bucs did draft one of these guys, hopefully that's what they would be adding. Seems like they have a lot of indications to prove that would be the case. But what do you guys think about both these running backs? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about them down in the comments section below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.